get too many shots off because he's already in a very far back position. Liquid has set this up well, but the execution has to go smoothly as they push into this site.
25 seconds, not a single frag for either player. The CT's rotating already, Trades coming in there. Dennis with a nice angle of the AWP now. Down goes JDM, that's an important frag. And Team Liquid have to cross that path into the A bomb site there. Dennis going down as well, and another trade. Man advantage now for the CTs, soon disappears. We're on the CTs now, Olofmeister coming in from the back. Crims is up close, holding an angle while his teammate comes in. Elige is looking for an opening for his teammate. He's got a nice position, but there's not much of a crossfire, not much of a trade situation here for these two teams. Not for the two CTs either. Hiko with another headshot. 2 versus 1 now. Crims has to try and avoid being traded here. Has to position himself. He doesn't know where Elige is though. It's a bit of a gamble for him. He's got some time. He's got a kit, but he needs to find somebody soon. Hiko comes out now, shoulder peek, doesn't need to peek again. Elige will come in and take Crims down. Again, position unknown. Very nice play by the two Liquid players.
The 1-2 combo there for the second round on the board for Liquid, as they will be in a position where the economy for Fnatic is starting to really be strained, but they can actually still get a buyout because of the way they started the game. They played it so well, you know, economically. They got absolutely everything in a situation like this. And they're trying to prolong that element of surprise for as long as they can, but JW is already going to pick up the first frag, but that's going to encourage players to JW's position. He misses the shot. He's been found right now. Liquid know they don't have to push into JW, and they have plenty of time to do whatever the hell they want right now.
That's it. Simple is going a bit crazy. I think they just unleashed the beast. He's trying to charge onto the sites here, running into angles, and that's a bit crazy, and this is not working out for Liquid. They are going into the meat grinder now. The bomb's down, it needs to collect it. They have no choice but to keep pushing in this direction. Almost 45 seconds on the clock. There are options for them, but the problem is if they move away from the site, then their weapons can be picked up as well. All 4 players here for Fnatic on the site now. JDM needs to put in yet more work. They're just holding angles for the time being. The AWP is down, but Crims has an AK at the moment. Down goes Nitro. Now it's going to be hard for JDM not to get traded. The numbers are too great. Down goes 1. Instant trade coming in for Fnatic, and they will take a very unlikely round. And that's really worrying, Dan, because if you go back to when JDM got that pick on Olofmeister towards B, Simple just comes charging through the smoke. He should have been taken down by JW. I mean, he needs to work with his team. It needs to be flashing for him to do that kind of stuff. Otherwise, this might happen.
Well, it's completely crazy.
Simple and Nitro are committing to the harassment here. There's a wall of smokes. Fnatic don't know what's going on. Hiko taking down JW, may switch the bomb, but the bomb's still headed towards A, and Dennis is going to take it down. The bomb's fallen down. JDM picked it up and he's going to trade. This is really important. Flosher can rotate back, but he doesn't seem to believe it. JDM is rotating over towards B bomb site now. This is absolute madness. 2 versus 2, and JDM has to run for his life to get that bomb down. 25 seconds left.
Yeah, knife out all the way on the sprint as JDM tries to get his position towards that bomb site. And Simple, he's holding a very nice off angle here. It's actually pretty commonly used, but it's always going to be hard to deal with, especially if you don't have grenades. But there are a lot of grenades, and Simple's going for the play forwards here towards the door. Let's see if he's going to be able to get these kills here. And it looks like the cross is being made there by JDM. He will secure the bomb plant just with a couple seconds to spare, as Simple will not be discovered in time by Flusher. He will fall, and now it's just going to be on the shoulders of Olofmeister, the Swedish superstar from Fnatic. He's in a very perilous situation as he tries to make his way forwards. Can't quite get it done. It's Simple with the double in the 2 versus 2 to secure the round for Liquid as they break the economy of Fnatic.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of cash onto Flusher and Dennis, so it's going to be interesting.
And not only that, they're going to have a buy here, which is going to be somewhat inferior. Sure, they've got a bunch of grenades. They're lacking helmets, though, which won't actually matter in this situation. But there's actually no kits. There's no defuse kit on any one of these Fnatic players, and that could be a problem later in the round.
I think Fnatic have no intention of a bomb going down in this situation. We'll see JW close with the Mag 7, maybe around the drop again, maybe over to the crack in the wall a bit later, but we've seen Olof and Crims have been there for the most part. Dennis with the AWP over towards long now. Nitro's coming in very fast, looking to break the economy immediately here. Either charging around the site, and there's still Simple to come, but Elige is going to be the one to take the place now that Nitro's gone down.
Yeah, they're coming in waves, and each wave is stronger than the last now as Liquid fully occupy the B bomb site, putting the bomb down as JW looks for the perfect timing with the grenades of his teammates to get himself a push with that Mag 7. It's going to be all down to the timing there. Will JW find it? What? That was incredibly long range there from that Mag 7. However, it will be Simple to trade frags back, and it's going to be an easy take, it would seem. After all is said and done, after the dust settles, Liquid will be alive with 3 players, and Dennis is looking to save the AWP now for Fnatic.
And that's one of the most dangerous things about this Liquid side, this roster. Nitro charges into the site, takes a play. Fnatic just waiting now. So many counter nades and nades coming in from both sides. Oh, Nitro, the end of the magazine, going to get clipped there. And Hiko is going to get clipped as well. Massive damage coming in, but JW is going to get traded. Trades on both sides. Suddenly it's a 3 versus 3. Flusher's miles away. Grips has to put in work here. 2 kills for him. JDM on the site now. Needs to plant while Elige holds the angle. But again, Flusher's coming in from the back. Elige is looking for a flanker as well. JDM holding the angle. They've got 40 seconds to do this. Wait for one of these CTs to overextend. Goes for the plant now. And then we'll see Dennis and Flusher start to creep. Will Liquid pick the correct angles? Elige trying to support his teammate, but Elige has to look towards drop and towards plateau at the same time. Dennis goes down. Elige sees the trajectory of the flashbang. They know where he is now.
Here he comes. Well, that's what he wants to do anyway, but these nades are all over the place. Flusher's going to find it very difficult to make an entry. He's going to force his way through a smoke, straight into the loving embrace of Elige's AK-47, and that is another round going in favor of Team Liquid. When will it cease? We haven't seen a single response really from Fnatic. They are getting absolutely dominated by Team Liquid. Usually it works the other way around.
Liquid seem to think maybe it's going to be a fast B play, putting 4 plays in that direction. How long will they hold over there with no information?
Yeah, I like this slow pace here from Fnatic. They're trying to bait out a response, but now it's time to go. And Nitro is locking down the window. No way into connector. Crims is just taking another glance there because he needs to create a distraction right now. He needs to just create so much of a noise that they don't notice the bomb quickly approaching towards that A bomb site. That's where the real play is, and so far it's working. There are still 4 Liquid players towards B. Now they know, but it's too late. Dennis with the fast frag on the simple. Sure, he could get the return, but the bomb will be planted. Dennis posting a defense by the APC now as that bomb ticks away. 3 versus 3 as Dennis pops more heads. Is this guy done just yet? I don't even know. He's got Olafmeister for support as well. This is a very tough re-entry for Liquid. What? Dennis is getting in there again, and there might be one more, of course. Dennis with the ace to kick off the second half. Fnatic needed that, and Dennis delivered.
Well, I don't know why Liquid, you can't stand in a choke point. He's got a P2000, he has the range to headshot you. There's only such a...
The push in, he finds the perfect timing! Simple gets 2 frags, and that's enough work that has now been done by him. But Dennis, he is going to open up the bomb site regardless of Simple's excellent play. SJW has a great engagement. Elige realizes that he's going to back away. There are still chances for him here. The bomb has yet to go down. There's still 30 seconds though, so he certainly is going to be very convinced, I think, that it will be the A-bomb site, but he can take a moment to have a breather. Both JW and Dennis are below 50% health as well.
JW heard Elige reload. He knows where he's coming from, which is why you see Dennis posting up now, covering JW's back with a bit of an off angle, but Dennis will have to peek at some point because he's not totally covering JW, and there it is. Elige has been spotted as well as heard now, and they will reposition accordingly, but they have no trade situation. JW gets taken down, and now Elige can go for it. We've got Clutch Master versus Clutch Master here, but Elige doesn't have a kit. He's got to move quickly, but he's still far away from the site. He finds an angle onto Dennis, and he takes the round to Team Liquid. A desperate, crucial round. Has he got time for the defuse, though? He might not, Dan.
It's going to be close. I think he's got this. I think he's got this, Elige. He's going to nail it, James. That is an amazing clutch to make if you're a... Ecos will indeed continue to rein in, and it's an easy situation for Fnatic to play and also to read. I mean, we've got, again, Flusher with the Mac-10, and this is, just the information finder, the guy that can go first, take the risky engagements, and you're not giving up too much. He can go alone, because what is he dropping? He's dropping a Mac-10. Good luck making that useful against AK-47s. And it's also cool, that they also understand that we don't need an AWP for this round, so Flusher might be the guy that picks that up. If he dies, we'll have to see. Liquid, though, they will go towards the B-bomb site for a bit of a stack and hope to catch Fnatic off guard. But again, Fnatic will be so good at playing the information discovery that they should be fine. Flusher with a long-range Mac-10 kill. All right then, and a third one to boot. So not looking too difficult here. Flusher is making his money back and then some.
And this is just showing you that Fnatic have a great read on the CT economy. He's got almost $11,000 now. So even if Liquid starts to win rounds in the kind of clutch area of this map, the pressure's going to come time and time again for Fnatic. They're going to be up against AKs round after round. So they need to make this work. Now they have options available to them. Through a flash as the smoke was disappearing, so he could have the angle held first. JDM throws a flash back to retake the angle, but he's unable to do so. They have strong enough positions, they don't get flashed, and they get the pick. JDM goes down. Olafmeister now coming close to try and harass. There's an important flash coming in for Elige. He was going to be in some trouble. Sees the trajectory, knows the player's coming, but he can't win the duel.
Yeah, again, another very desperate situation here for Liquid, 3 versus 5, but they have the bodies on the bomb site. Fnatic haven't actually committed just yet. They have the bomb still on the ground. It will be collected now, but they could actually just rotate towards A. They could wait a couple seconds as well and try to see if there's going to be a response from Liquid. And Liquid are now asking questions. They're starting to fan out a little bit because they're wondering, have Fnatic gone to the other site? And so that delay has worked out perfectly because now Fnatic are in a 5 versus 2 instead of a 5 versus 3 to take the bomb site. That's exactly what they're going to do. Just Simple left against 4 players. He'll get an initial engagement here, which he will win. The taps come in, but that's going to be that flush. Will put an end to Simple and the round there for Liquid as they take 12. Fnatic now in the lead, 12-11.
It's unfortunate for Liquid. Fnatic.
A lot of the play really was hinged on that because JW's lack of presence now because he's dead. That means that there's so much time for Liquid to work out that it's not going to be a B play. And you can see the slow approach from Fnatic here. So that fast frag from Hiko may have created a situation now where Liquid are like, okay, we can rotate people back to A. And that's exactly what they're doing because there's no pressure on drop anymore. And so Fnatic, they may run into a very good defense. They're going to have to get it done on just hitting those shots, really being very, very coordinated on the way that they push in with the grenades and the entry frags as well. Simple's in a prime position though.
On the site, he needs Hiko to come in through those choke points. The other teammates are really, really far away from the CTs. We need to see frags here. Simple starts things off. Hiko gets taken down. Nitro, though, is in an unknown position. 2-man spray down coming in. It's not going to work out, though. Crims gets the frag onto Nitro, and he can plant the bomb now. But there's a man disadvantage to make that 2. He's going to fall. Flusher alone, not going to do it either. Simple holds pistol. AWP, 2 off survive here. The score is tied up. The money is starting to go down for Fnatic, but the pressure will continue.
That is it, the godlike Simple AWPing. That is what you want to see. That's what is going to bring Liquid back into this one now as Fnatic have to reach deep into that reserve that they've built up on all those rounds. Going to bring Liquid back into this one now as Fnatic have to reach deep into that reserve that they've built up on all those rounds that they accrued in just previous to this. And that's going to be a real big confidence booster as well. And if Simple can continue that form, there might be a lot of problems here for Fnatic. I'm really excited to see how this goes. And Fnatic might actually just go for a very fast round right now, switch up the pace entirely as they start to barrel in towards that plateau area. But again, those counter grenades from Liquid should slow things down a little bit.
Speaking of problems, if Liquid lose this round, they are in a lot of trouble. Fnatic have one more buy in them with one of the players on around 7k. But it's going to be tough decisions for both teams, regardless of who wins or loses. Nitro the smoke kill there, that's a great start. Elise in a sneaky position, and now JDM is delivering. He needs to find one more. One might be enough. If Elise can get 2 frags here, he can. The team-man spread out, make that 3. Elise the touchman on the B side for Liquid.
Are they actually making this happen right now? Liquid getting closer and closer to breaking the economy of Fnatic, but Fnatic just have buys and buys and more buys. And Liquid are starting to get back into this one now as the freeze time is about to be completely diminished and things once again will resume. And there will be no more pauses here until we have a winner on Cobblestone. Liquid with the double orb, Simple reaching in and pulling out something that Liquid may not have realized was even there to bring them back in this one. And Fnatic trying a new approach after that timeout, but what have they come up with? We do have the bomb moving towards A long as we have more of a presence map control based play towards B.
Now we have a difference in the setup from Liquid. Nitro's been boosted on the top of the wall towards the hill, over towards A. Problem is, he's got 3 Ts coming his way, and they are walking the entire way. Nitro's going to have no idea. Simple coming around towards the door area though. Round the side, he's going to spot loads of players. That's going to raise Elong to Nitro, but what can he do here? Still holding the high ground. Sees a player on the side. 2-man spray down for Nitro. No! Simple's going to steal the kill, but all the frags going away of Liquid here. Solid hold. They don't lose a single player there.
It's happening right now. Fnatic's economy completely crushed. They're able to scrap together an AWP, a Tech 9 armor.
That nade could cause problems. Flush is going to lose 1 HP from that. This is Bedlam. Everybody's on the A site now, apart from JDM looking for the flank here. Look at JW's position. Is this going to pay off for the team? Elijah and Nitro around the site at the moment. JW looking for the flankers. Fnatic trying to figure out where these CTs are before they commit. There's still a minute on the clock here. They don't need to plant the bomb just yet. Everybody waiting now. JW still jockeying for position. Flusher, Olofmeister, Crims, all heavily tagged, as is Symbol with the big green gun. Olofmeister looking behind him, making sure there's no CTs coming in for the flank, and JW still causing problems. He's going to win an important duel, but he's heavily tagged as well. Everyone's tagged for the T's now. Can they get the bomb down? There's a player on site in Nitro. He's putting in work. Flusher and Olofmeister remaining. Down goes JDM. Everyone's tagged. It's just Olofmeister left versus 2. He's got to plant the bomb, but he's got 30 seconds to do it. 2 orbs and 1 AK. He's not going to see the angle here. Nitro's going to take it for Liquid. 16 to 13. Is this happening, Dan? Is he going to go to the final?
This is just so unbelievable right now. I didn't know that Liquid could do all of this. Taking it to Fnatic, showing that there is definitely a reason to respect.
In the B area, you can see Simple and Hiko coming in for an instant flank. Olofmeister's waiting for it, but is he going to find it in time?
Yeah, it's very quiet at the moment, very sneaky stuff, but they have found their way onto the site, and now Nitro realizes what's going on. That incendiary is very well placed. That will actually delay the bomb plant from going down, buying extra 7 seconds for a rotation there for Liquid. Simple's going to come in now as the wrap here for the retake commences. The bomb only now just going down. That incendiary from Nitro doing great work. So definitely they've done their homework on that one, but it's now time for Liquid to go for the coordination. They're all set up now, but Flusher is going to take down Hiko on the flank.
Yeah, all kinds of flanks coming in from the T's, but he needs to get back on the site because the CTs are streaming in. Simple gives him a man advantage. JDM's going to contribute as well. Dennis and Flusher remaining. 2 packs coming in for them. It's all turning around now. Elise alone, going to get taken down. Dennis again doing monstrous damage for Fnatic. That is the start they needed. A strong pistol round from the Swedes.
Dennis is the executioner on these pistol rounds, man. He's been so consistent for Fnatic. That's a really good start now. They can really drive home a very good pace onto Liquid now that they have all that money on the TC, having to play very reactively.
In a way, you can compare this to Inferno, how the T's used to force the CTs back in the middle area to deny them information. They used the smokes and the Molotovs to force the CTs back on the B bomb site from those positions where they can get information, where they can go for flanks. They have to play from the site, so again, it's like Team Liquid did to Fnatic on A on Cobblestone. The T's can be on top of the B players, and they'll have to gamble, take a guess as to what's going on. Look at the positions of Crims and Olofmeister in the middle area as well. Should Fnatic choose to pinch the B bomb site, there can be no flanks here from the CTs. JDM and Nitro are miles away, and they still have 1 player in the mid area, only 2 here on the B bomb site for the CT. So far, so good though. Simple and Hiko coming in big. Elite takes on Olofmeister as well. 5 versus 2 once again.
Hiko with another frag there. They're still holding the line. Simple gets 1 key frag, but it's all about Hiko with the triple, and that's a beautiful defense. Once again, Fnatic being shown that they must respect the individual skill of Liquid, even though both Hiko and Simple were trapped on the bomb site, able to just have their backs against the wall and deliver. So now Fnatic are going to be in an awful situation when it comes to their buy, and they'll have Liquid now with the man advantage as well. Fnatic going for a rotation with the bomb, but with no grenades, no weapons, no nothing. It's really hard for Fnatic to even accomplish a frag, let alone a bomb plant.
Yeah, there's an argument for spending less on pistols on a round like this and more on grenades to try and get yourselves onto a site, try and get yourselves that plant, that extra money. Even if you don't need it for the following round, it could come in handy later on depending on how the rounds go. But Fnatic, with minimal damage done in this round, only JDM down, just getting taken down in isolation. Nitro on the site needs to deliver those so the plant can't come down to here for the Swedes, but JW's going to wreck him in the face. But JW's over on forklift with the bomb. He needs to cross now, and Elise has got the angle. No plant for Fnatic. They will take down 2 players though. The second off's going to get saved by Elise as well.
Yeah, quad kill for Elise. Look how confident he's been playing. This is beautiful to see Elise stepping up and achieving the form that we know he's capable of actually showing. And now it's another round for Liquid, the advantage. Fnatic will be able to get themselves that big buy-in there. No AWP to be featured here, so we likely won't see too much of a very slow drawn-out round as winning the picking game, knowing that they're up against double orb. It's really not the approach that you want. Normally, you want to try to play a set piece, cut off those position, perhaps a flash to peek with, but it will be the smoke. They're going to go through it, and there's the flick from JDM. And will he get the second? Looks like it's going to be a little bit too difficult. He'll have to back away, but he's done enough so far. And Liquid go for the rotation. Olofmeister able to open things up as Crims does as well, but Simple comes back in, and Olofmeister will shut him down.
Seems Olof has had enough of Liquid's shenanigans here, looking to claw back a reasonable score, which is still possible for Fnatic. JDM and Hiko have other ideas. They're a man down. JW's holding the middle area, both CTs over towards the car. They're going to need to cross that path up highway. That's going to be a problem for them. Flusher moving into the smoke as well. JW's positioning is key. The other two players don't need to peek if they know where both the CTs are. Olof Meister not peeking. The Flames will force him just back a little bit, but again, he doesn't need to peek here. And it seems he might just do this for his team. Finally, Fnatic get another round on the board. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dan, but Liquid have had double orb since round 5. We're now on round 13, and finally, Fnatic get another round on the board.
Yeah, I mean, they were able to, on their first big buy, able to steal away an orb immediately from Fnatic to get the double orb. So, I mean, you're not going to likely invest in the double orbs very quickly, as you said previously, because it's such an expensive, some pretty dangerous weaponry. They don't have utility to aid them in their eventual push, but what they do have going for them right now is time, and the fact that Liquid are down to 3 players, meaning that they're very spread out at the moment, and Fnatic should be able to get engagements. What is that? Long-range shot connected by Krims. JW is history, and maybe there's a chance now for Fnatic in this round.
Then it's casually crab walking backwards in mid. Don't see that every day. 2 players now for Fnatic, just holding up again. They're waiting for the peaks, but this time Liquid do need information, and Hiko's starting to search for it, and Dennis is holding the angle. Who's going to be the recipient? It is going to be Hiko. That's a big frag, but Simple is creeping. They see him with the AWP now, and the desperate play into B comes in. Smokes. You see double smokes in the same place there. Simple just jumping casually into the side. He's going to fall down again. What is this clutch from Simple? Are you serious? What is that? You can't do that, Simple. That's not allowed. This is not FPL. This is a major.
James Simple is an assassin. This guy is absolutely unbelievable. He's the X Factor for Team Liquid. There is no question.
From one of the biggest upsets, surely, in a major? Surely. Especially on Cash. 4 rounds.
And like I said before, there is some history with Liquid in situations like this, but this is a different Liquid. They are redefining themselves right now. We'll have to see if it goes the distance, because we've got Dennis here, the pistol master, looking to make quick work of the push, which is inevitably about to reach him over the top in middle. It is just a matter of time until Dennis has a torrent of aggressors.
Hiko's throwing a nade in towards the A bomb site, and indeed it seems to be splits coming in very quickly. Indeed, it's a nice smoke, but Dennis is going to get the first frag, trying to find more, but he's got to reload. JW on the side with 2 frags elsewhere. Dennis still trying to battle with JDM. He's going to get taken down by Flusher coming in for the knife, but he's not going to get the Rockstar highlight on this occasion, but they will take the round.
Fnatic win another pistol, but Liquid have to be just on fire right now in every sense of the word, apart from literally, of course. But in the comms, they must be feeling amazing. Their form is obviously in the game right now amazing. Will that momentum carry them through? On the last move, used a set piece to punish it, but Team Liquid have just taken up middle. They don't have a lot of information right now, but they are getting close for this A split, and they're going for it. Dennis comes in, and that is 3 massive kills. And what is left now for Liquid after the dust settles? They've lost the bomb. JDM and Hiko with 25 seconds to recover it. This is absolute madness. Liquid, surely there is not a way to come back into this round.
That is outstanding timing from Dennis. The short smoke comes in, the lack of warning for the A players. Dennis comes in, just wrecks absolutely everyone. Hiko collecting a second AWP now, trying to escape. Flusher surely hears him, but the door's been closed. So maybe they can save both weapons. But that is a veritable disaster for the Liquid side. Their loss bonus continues though. Hiko going for the no-scope, he can't save the weapon, and neither can JDM. They both go down.
After time.
After time. Oh dear.
Oh dear. That's really bad.
That's a free round for Fnatic.
Yeah, JDM's on $150, Hiko's on $1,400. They receive no loss bonus as a T player dying after time. That is very, very good for Fnatic, let's put it that way. So with that A split, it would appear already the movement will appear first in middle before there is presence from A main and Squeaky Door, which is where the other 2 players are coming in with the bomb. And here it is now, JW's going to throw down the nade. It's going to get very awkward very quickly for him. He's going to be able to take down Alicia's. Flusher stuck behind the smoke. JW with no support, with seemingly nowhere to go. He's going to find a door. He's going to shut that so he can just be safe for moments longer. Coming in at the perfect timing. Oh, the grenade will be denied and the bomb will be collected. But Flusher comes in, trying to capitalize in all of the desperation, all of the chaos. But it is Liquid who might have a chance now. This looks good for them.
Crim's getting taken down, leaving JW alone, but he's got 10k. He can still try and do damage to the side here, but Olofmeister's got 1400, and indeed with the extended bomb timer, which was updated a few months ago, he will try and rotate, but it's not going to work out. Simple, ready and waiting, reading what JW's shenanigans might be, and it pays off for Liquid. But now things get dangerous for the side. They are 1 round behind Fnatic at the moment, and the problem is, if they lose this round, then they are going to have a hell of a lot of trouble coming their way. Elise moving fast up towards Highway. They've got a player in Squeaky and plays in main. JW could be in trouble here. Flush is going to be key.
Here comes Elise. The snap is legendary there from Elise, and that will easily clean out the bomb site. There is no one left standing there to defend, to stop the plant from going down. It's going to have to be on Crims and Olofmeister, the dynamic duo of the Swedish side, to try to save this one. They do have time to work with, and Olofmeister is going to help Crims out. He's going to pick up that first kill and turn things into a 2 versus 2.
Crim's going to bide his time as well. Olofmeister's completely rotating as JW tried to previously. They want to get that 2 versus 1 while one person's holding an angle towards main. Crim starting to creep now as Olofmeister comes in for support, but the time is running out here. They both have kits, but they can't afford to take any more time. Pico and Elise come in, and it is not over for Liquid yet. 13 to 13, things tie up now, and the money starts to get worrisome for Fnatic.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, you know, talking about it earlier, it seemed like Liquid weren't really able to post much response. They were searching for answers for so long, and it gets to a point where it takes too long. You get to a spot where you just have to...
Has he got the guts to take it over the line here versus Fnatic? That's a good start, taking JW down through the door. Flusher now, the only man over towards the A side. Fnatic denied of information. There are smokes all over A. That's pulling a rotation here from Olofmeister, who's come all the way from, past CT spawn all the way to A to join the Flusher. So Crims is alone over towards B, Dennis is alone in the middle area, and again, Fnatic don't have any information almost anywhere on the map. They can be overwhelmed on any site.
How can they possibly hold this 2 men against 5 in this situation? Help is on the way though here for Fnatic if they can just delay long enough, and Flush is going to try to do that. He's got a 5-7 in hand, peeking into Elise again! Elise is just phenomenal there for Team Liquid, cleaning out the entire site. This guy is a 1-man army, and Liquid are going to be reveling surely very soon because Fnatic have nothing left in the bag, and Crims is desperately going to be trying to save this AWP.
Liquid are moving in to 2 rounds, within 2 rounds of a 2-0 versus a team who believe that they're the best team in the world. They haven't been willing to take those aggressive positions. Wall of smokes here, JW's isolated, fighting around the forklift, but there are people going down in the middle area here. It's a 4 versus 2, it's a 4 versus 1. Crims is the last man to keep Fnatic in this, to stop Pico from making his dream, to stop him from making it to the final.
It looks like it's happening, the bomb has been planted. Crims with an impossible task set upon him. He's going to go for the move up short right now, but as soon as he gets spotted, he has so many players to take down, 2 of which are very low. There's the first one. He gets immediately tagged in the face. This is so terrible right now for Crims. There is surely no way out as they toy with him. Nitro will get the finishing kill, and Team Liquid will eliminate Fnatic. They will be playing in a grand final against SK. What the hell just happened?
Pico has done the unthinkable. You saw that heartwarming